chunk of you have heard that the IPCC, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, this group, comprised of environmental experts, scientists, who know what's going on with regards to climate change, released this very alarming report. Sounds code red for humanity just earlier this week, 2 days ago. Just of this dire situation that we face with regards to climate change, and how most countries, places all over the world, are not basically doing anything of real substance to address this issues. I mean, Monday alone saw 500,000 acres of forest burning in California, while Venice tourists waded through ankle-deep water in St. Mark's Square. I mean, Jesus Christ. Some of the numbers, like potentially upwards of 8-9 degrees higher due to climate change, even more during the extreme heat waves that we've been seeing more and more, including here in the Pacific Northwest where I'm at. Unless immediate, rapid, and large-scale action is taken to reduce emissions, the report says the average global temp is likely to cross 2.7 degrees Fahrenheit warming threshold within 20 years. The pledges to cut emissions made so far are nowhere near enough to start reducing level of greenhouse gases, mostly CO2 from burning fossil fuels accumulated in the atmosphere. Should be a wake-up call, right? I mean, here's Joe Biden himself tweeting on Monday, "We can't wait to tackle climate change. The signs are unmistakable, the science is undeniable, and the cost of inaction keeps mounting." Okay, so that was Joe Biden, the Biden administration, Monday, saying, can't wait to tackle climate change, science, everything's undeniable. We gotta act. We gotta do something, right? This situation calls for action. Fast forward to Joe Biden, the Biden administration on Thursday. White House urges OPEC, that's the Organization for Petroleum Exporting Countries, I believe, to pump more oil above and beyond 400,000 BD monthly hike the cartel is already implementing. So I guess this is the action that Joe Biden was talking about. We can't delay action on climate change. We actually got to get more fossil fuels out of the ground. We got to emit more CO2 in the atmosphere. We got to ramp this shit up. Like, what in the actual fuck? Because, I mean, like, the only difference, largely between the Biden administration and the Trump administration with climate change in this example is Trump never acknowledged it being a real thing. Climate change denialist, and obviously his actions in office reflected that type of just completely disconnected from reality mindset. And the difference with the Biden administration, he'll talk about that's the wrong one. Meeting the moment on climate change must begin with the recognition that every nation has a responsibility and every nation is at risk. So he's, talking about it like it's a real thing, like his administration is going to take substantive, serious action to combat climate change, which they obviously should be doing. But then when you look at the reality of it, no, fucking Trump-esque, Trump-light. I mean, wanting OPEC to fucking produce more oil. It's like, how in the actual fuck is that supposed to help climate change, you absolute fucking psychopaths? I mean, Jesus Christ. Statement by National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan on the need for reliable and stable global energy markets. I mean, for fuck's sake. And again, I mean, there's a whole lot of evidence that the Biden administration really doesn't what the fuck? Really, frankly, truly does not care about climate change. If they did, they would be advocating to massively scale back the U.S. empire and the military-industrial complex, as the U.S. military is one of the biggest polluters in the world, pollutes more than a lot of countries, in fact. So it's just more, when Biden's tweeting, "We can't wait to tackle climate change. The signs are unmistakable. The science is undeniable, and the cost of inaction keeps mounting." It's all fucking bullshit. All performative theater. That was Monday. Then you have the Biden administration, the fucking Biden White House saying, "No, OPEC, man, we need oil. Fucking drill away. Drill, baby, drill. We need them fucking oil. Need that goddamn Earl." I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. So, again, the Biden administration, they act and they tweet like they actually give a shit about climate change, but their actual actions, the policies that they are supporting and try to push across, like trying to get OPEC to pump and export more oil, which is obviously going to lead to more global emissions, which will lead to climate change getting worse and worse and worse. So again, Trump didn't claim to believe in climate change, and he acted accordingly. Biden claims to support, trying to address climate change and wanting to take action on it. Then on the fucking other hand, a few days later, Biden White House is wanting OPEC to drill, baby, drill. Give me that fucking oil. So it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, can we fucking push this administration left on anything? Seriously, legitimate question. Where are all these liberals and radlibs and shitlib types who were talking about how we'd be able to push Biden left? We just got to get him in office. Got to get Orange Man out. Orange Man bad. Let's go back to brunch, back to sleep with that crowd, frankly. Let's see what the people in the comments are saying. That's the wrong take. We need to be transitioning away from fossil fuels. Jesus Christ. Yes, the Keystone Pipeline should have been killed. Yes, it should have been killed, Walter. Can't have it both ways. You either think we need to cut emissions or not. Higher oil prices means less driving and less CO2. To a certain extent, but again, any type of taxes is going to hurt the working class, the people who could afford it at least. I think it'd be better to create incentives for people to drive less, maybe paying people to take public transit, maybe actually having a fucking robust public transit network in the United States. We don't have anything resembling that. Public transit is absolute fucking garbage in this country. Incentivizing people, to ride their bikes, walk, take public transit, investing in green renewable energies that's not tied to fossil fuels. Again, so I don't agree. I don't think that's the way to go about it. Yes, the planet got destroyed, but for a beautiful moment in time, we created really low gas prices. That's funny. And then, you see the same fucking bullshit from the Canadian government. Their Minister of Environment and Climate Change was saying that they need the Trans Mountain pipeline to go in order to combat climate change. So, same fucking bullshit from the U.S. and Canada. No, we don't need to be getting fucking oil from Canada. We need to be transitioning from fossil fuels. For God's sakes, we can build fucking spacecraft, space shuttles, get people to the moon, artificial intelligence, all that shit, but we can't find a way to transition quickly from fossil fuels. Get the fuck out of here. Of course we can. It's the political will, the political capital is not there currently, and that's obviously a very, very bad thing. Yeah, so I don't, I don't agree with these people in the comments say, no, the solution is actually to destroy the environment in the U.S. more. No, the solution is to transition away from fossil fuels, put people to work developing clean energy, clean technology. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't know. So, kind of interesting. This caught my attention as I was scrolling through the Twitter feed, as I am wont to do on occasion. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Like the video if you like the damn video. Subscribe for more content. All part of the people. Peace. Much love.